Good evening. Vishwas, Chetan, good evening. So how was the live session? How many of you have attended that live session taken by Ashok sir? Good evening, Deepti. Good evening. Okay, good. So we was doing what? We was doing capital market, and in capital market we have done our primary market till then. Now from primary market we entered into the secondary market, and secondary market basically trading done through stock exchanges, right? So I told you, when a issuer is going to issue its security, issuer must list that security in two or more than two stock exchanges in India, right? So how a stock exchange works, we was discussing how the stock exchange do work. And in the stock exchange, issuer, investor, broker, sub broker, portfolio manager, depository, and clearing corporation. They are part of what? They are part of stock exchange. Good. Naveen Goswami, really beneficial for my preparation. Yes. Okay. Good evening. CET Express, good evening. So all these are the participants. And in last class, I told you how this transfer happened, how the transfer of the security happened. In last class, I have explained you here, means how it will be done, right? And it for all these things, and I told you before depository, it was custodian. But right now, custodians work almost in the stock exchange is replaced by depository, and they are more relevant for the purpose of what? Mutual fund and gold related trade. There they work as a custodian, right? Or means because of the electronic form, most of the things this physical sorry this electronic form of the security is held with depositories. We have two depositories. One is NSDL, and second is Central Depository Securities Limited, CDSL. We have two depositories at present. It is worked through Bombay Stock Exchange and it is associated with National Stock Exchange. And sir, one or more than one stock exchange. I have written two. One or more than. Sorry. Here, one or more than one. Not two or more than two. It's one or more than one. One or more than one, not two. Minimum one stock exchange. You can go for more than one stock exchange. Generally, big companies will go for both Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. But Bombay Stock Exchange is considered as a pride. So first they will try for Bombay Stock Exchange. And to list themselves in the Bombay Stock Exchange itself is a kind of pride issue. Sir, come on the digital board. Digital board process is underway and very soon I will be also on the digital board. So this way of learning is not, you are not enjoying this way of learning. That's why you want a digital board. One more thing just I want to make you recall is how the transaction happen. I told you there are the two way of the transaction. One is over the counter. One is what? Over the counter. In over the counter, clearing corporation is not required. Not required. And one is through stock exchange, right? So through stock exchange means what? Suppose that NSDL is a depository holder of the security, right? Here is clearing corporation, broker, purchasing broker, and selling broker, investor, and again here investor, right? So even I also told you about the types of what? Types of Demat account. One Demat account of clearing corporation, one Demat account of broker, one Demat account of investor. So basically there are three type of Demat accounts. One is of the investor, one is of broker, another is of clearing corporation, right? And who is going to hold the deposit, the securities in the electronic form? The depository is going to hold, right? Depository is going to hold, and we have two depository agent at present. Two depository agent. One is NSDL, another is CDSL, right? Two depository agents are there, so they are remaining going to hold the securities. Once the selling is being completed, the selling or purchasing is completed, we called it as a settlement. So settlement process will happen. Then what NSDL is going to change? Suppose that it is investor A and it is investor B. So earlier the security is in the name of whom? Earlier security is in the name of whom? Investor A. right? So trading happened on what? Suppose that trading happened today. Today is 2nd April. 2nd April trading has happened, and on 2nd of April he sold his security to B, right? So the security is finally going to reflect in his account. So T is stand for trading day, right? T stand for trading day, and when it is going to be settled in his account, we can have suppose that X days. So T plus X is going to the settlement period, right? So in this way, settlement period is going to be happen. Tomorrow current affairs class. You. Tomorrow Sunday. Oh dear. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I was thinking ki today is Friday, but no, today is Sunday. Today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow I have to take the current affairs class. Oh my god. Saikat, I'll not comment right now, but current affairs class. I have to cover it from December 15th. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, now these two current affairs. Just give me a minute. Regarding current affairs, I'll let you know. Just give me a minute. Uh, Current affairs. I will try my best, Aikat, to take the current affairs class tomorrow. Not 100%, but anyway, I'll try my best to take the current affairs class. Enjoying, sir, but believe will rock. Yes, on board, I'm definitely more comfortable. So okay, so T plus X, that is the settlement time, right? Right now, India have what kind of the settlement? T plus one or T plus two or T plus three? What kind of settlement India do have right now? Sir, we can do one thing: complete this static portion as soon as possible. Then do this current affairs daily, so much so that productive thing can be happen. T plus one. Will be implemented soon, or it is implemented and it is gradually going to replace T plus 2. India has already implemented T plus 1, right? But in the limited capacity. However, gradually India is going to shift to T plus 2 settlement. T plus 1, actually we want to shift on T plus 1 settlement, right? But T plus 1 settlement means trade happened today and it is going to be settled tomorrow. It is having some issues. For example, especially the time zone related issue. The time zone related issue is being there. So that's why some foreign investors are having their objections, or they have their reservation regarding T plus 1 settlement. So right now it is, yes, it is going on the pilot project basis, and gradually SEBI is going to implement T plus 1 settlement. So officially we are shifting towards T plus 1 settlement. However, in certain cases where T plus 1 settlement is technically not sound, T plus 1 settlement everywhere it is not technically sound, because there is a difference of time zone. For example, if you are traveling from train from Delhi to Hyderabad, right? 24 hours is going to be taken by even Rajdhani, right? So you are going to take 1 day plus from Delhi to Hyderabad, right? Whereas sometimes if you will start from India on a particular date, right, and on the same day you can reach to US, same day, because their time is 12 hours behind from our time. So if you are going to catch what? If you are going to catch non-stop flight which is going to fly for 12 to 13 hours, technical halt may be there, but they are going to fly for 12 to 14 hours, and you will reach on the same day. Maybe you have started at this time, right, 9:20 on 2nd of April you have started, and you will reach US on the same day, 2nd of April at 9. So it is quite possible. So there are some time zone related issues and problem. That's why especially the foreign investors, they are not interested ki SEBI should shift on T+1 settlement. They still believe that ki T+2 settlement is fine. But T+1 settlement also have some benefits. It is going to be settled very soon. So it is going to save some amount of time, and money is also being settled. Securities is also being to settled. So this is going to create more liquid market, but global practice is T plus 2 only. The global practice is T plus 2 only. Okay, so this kind of the settlement happen. Generally, we do follow T plus 2, but we are gradually shifting towards T plus 1 settlement. Right. So if they ask the question, just read the language carefully. If they ask this question related to the settlement and all, you have to read the language of question carefully, then answer T plus 1 or T plus 2 settlement. Right. So as we are moving towards T plus 1 settlement, right? T plus 1 settlement we have implemented in the some areas, and gradually we will implement in the other areas also. So if the question is being asked, which kind of the what settlement India uses right now? So first of all, it is a vague question. You have to ask question clearly. But if they ask this question, ki India uses which settlement? So you have to answer T plus 1 settlement rather than T plus 2, because it's our objective to move from T plus 2 to T plus 1. But actually, T plus 1 settlement is actually over enthusiasm, right? It is absolutely fine. It is not required, but over enthusiasm ki we want to do it first. So doing first is not important. Doing it properly is more important, right? Getting a rank is more important, right? For example, if you are going to get rank 5 and rank 10, right, it's not going to create too much difference in UPSC exam. If you are going to have rank in top 50 and you are going to have rank in top 100, or you are going to have a rank in top 500, that is drastically going to change your future. But here you should be in the list. That is more important. So if you look the capital market overall, T plus 2 is fine. T plus 2 is fine. It is not required to go for urgent basis, or you can go for what classification. A certain part will be under the T plus 1 and certain part will be under T plus 2. So what I see as a long-term goal is India is going to provide both options. In the certain areas, even we can go for T plus 1 wherever it is fair and good and more remunerative for everyone, win-win situation for everyone. We can go for T plus 1 settlement. Where the T plus 2 settlement is required, we can go for T plus 2 settlement also, right? So flexibility and more convenience for all is much important rather than doing in the instant basis, right? So clearing corporation is required, then it is means what is mean, it is mean that it is happening through stock exchange. If it is not going to be used, that is off the track of the market transaction, right? Now one question for you is, can you tell me spot selling, sorry, short selling? Short selling. What is short selling? Have you ever heard this term, short selling? Anyone? Short selling. Trading of the shares we do not possess. Short selling is selling of the share which you do not have in the Demat. Okay. Investor A, broker. He have share of company X, Rs 500 rupees each, right? Rs company X 100 rupees each, right? So price is 100 rupees, right? Price is 100 rupees. Okay. So what A is going to do, investor A thought that the price which is 100 rupees, it is in the higher side. He speculated this price 100 rupees is in higher side and it is going to be somewhere around 70 rupees within few days. Within few days, it will be around 70 rupees. Right. So A is going to borrow this share from investor. A is an investor. He is going to borrow these shares from broker and he is going to sell at the price of what? At the price of 100 rupees in the market, right? What he is expecting, the price, he is purely gambling. It's a pure gamble. He is gambling what? He is thinking the price 100 rupees is too much. Its price should be at 70 rupees in the coming days, right? So he is going to borrow these shares, right, at 100 rupees and he is going to borrow and sell in the market at the price of 100 rupees, right? And after a few days, when the price will be going to be happen, how much? 70. He is going to purchase this share. He is going to borrow the share from the broker and he is going to sell at the price of 100 rupees, right? What is the intention? His intention is ki I will purchase this share when the price will fell down. So the margin will be going to benefit me, right? So I will sell it at the 70, sorry, 100 and I will purchase back at the price of 70. Why? Because I feel that ki this price is 100 rupees is too much. So you are going to gain the margin of 30, right? But here is a pure gambling, big risk, big risk, because if the price is going to increase to 130, you are going to lose. You are going to lose. You thought that ki, okay, 100 rupees is sufficient, but the price happened to 130. So this is why short selling is one of the riskiest instrument used in the market, and it is the riskiest, but again the dividends are also very high. More risk, more gain, but it always have a big risk, right? So that's why, until unless you have sound knowledge and you also have very good luck with you, do not go for such a short selling options. But there are some people who have this very sound and good knowledge, and sometimes sometimes they have prior information by hook or by crook. One is, you are closely following the company's activity, each and everything very closely, you are following everything, right? One thing. So that's why you know that it is going to happen. It is going to happen because company is going to show its problem in the public domain. You are closely watching the company's functioning, and you know that within the few days this company's internal feud or internal problem is going to be available in the public domain. And if the problem is going to be available in the public domain, then definitely what is going to happen, its share price is going to decrease. And if the share price is going to decrease, I can make the money, right? So I will purchase it at the price of 70 rupees, because what I feel that 70 rupees is normal price. 70 rupees is normal price. 100 rupees is too much, right? So in that way you want to do it, then it is known as short selling. But if the price is going to be remain same, no profit. And in the case of what price is going to increase, then you are going to lose. Hmm. Health is improving day by day, but I am a notorious person, and every time I'll go for a cold drink. Sometimes दही कोल्ड एकदम वो चिल्ड वाला जो दही होता है. So that's why sometimes I'll create my problem for myself. But I hope it's completely going to be fine. Okay, so this is the way how you do it. And sometimes you have a vision. Vision like means what? Insider. There is an insider who is providing you the information about the company, right? Company and its activities. And you know that the price of which company's share is going to rise, which company's share is going to fall. You already know the internal decision making of a company, or the information you already have. So with this insider information, you can do this such kind of the things, right? And it is known as insider trading. Insider trading. So first insider trading was done by Vibhishan, right? During that phase, so he did the insider trading. He provided the all valuable information to army of Lord Sri Ram, right? So similarly, if you are going to pass the information, which should not be available to the brokers and investors, but if you are providing and they are making handsome amount of money and you are getting your shares, means profit. So you are doing what? Insider trading. Insider trading is strictly prohibited, and in US there is a long-term jail for the insider trading also. One renowned share broker, I am not able to recall his name, he did the insider trading at large level, means billions of the dollars insider trading he was charged. He's an Indian origin man, I am not able to recall, but he was a big name, means big name in the US market. And through the insider trading, right now he's in jail. Hmm. So insider trading is clear. What is insider trading? Short selling and insider trading is clear. Acha. So from the insider trading, there is another person who is going to inform, what wrong things are happening in a company or in an organization, right? One prominent name is Richard Snowden, right? He was a computer guy in the CIA, and he leaked all the information ki how CIA and their other agencies, how they are doing the things. Means they are not doing the right things. They are doing the bad things, which is not ethical, which is not necessary, but still they are doing all those instruments. And then you will be known as whistleblower. So whistleblower is a person who is going to provide the information of wrong things which is happening, right? Wrong thing which is happening. So Vibhishan can be called as an insider trading. Insiding, he can be manipulate, means you can call him as an insider trading, but at the same time he was also kind of the whistleblower, right? All this wrong thing is happening in the country, but people has rejected him. You are not providing the right information. So from whistleblower he become what? Insider trader, right? Inside trading he has started. So whistleblower is a person who is going to provide the wrongdoings of a particular company, organization, or a place. Then you will be known as whistleblower, right? So these are the two contrasting terms when you provide the right information to gain some benefits, right? So you are providing the valuable information and illegal information, you are insider trader. Whereas when you will provide the information about wrongdoings in a particular organization, company, you will be known as whistleblower. However, the whistleblower term is not related to the finance and economy, but just want to give you the clarity. Now, okay, so if both terms are clear, short selling and what other term was? Other term was insider trading. So you can see that lot of fear, is in the market. When you are going in the market, there is a lot of fear, or the fearful events already happened in the market. So being as an investor, you are going to the market and you already know lot of vulnerabilities are in the market, right? Lot of vulnerabilities are in the market. So investor genuinely want to invest his money in the more safest option, right? The investor is interested to put his money in the safest option. It is a kind of mindset. And because of this mindset, only handful of companies which has created their trust over the time, which they have developed their trust over the time, only they are going to catch all those investors. Because new company, it is a promising company, but it's a new company. So you do not have any good past. So that's why, despite knowing about you, ki you are a decent performer, but you are new, right? So here is the M, who is relatively new in comparison to N. N is an old performer. He is performing well. And he is performing well in last 10 years, whereas M just has entered in the market just 1 year back, and M is also performing very good. And if you will compare the performance of M and M has better performance than N, right? M has better performance than N, right? But because they are having a trust of 10 years being in the market, investor will try to go here, right? So we need a kind of person, who can create a market for M. The best example, whenever you will go to religious places where you can, for example, if you will go Hindu temple, you can devote some prasad and something like that. Even when you will go to mazar and some certain kind of places, you offer some prayer and kind of chadar, right? For Azmir Sharif, you offer the chadar. So when you will reach about that place, you will find lot of sellers who are trying to attract you ki come here, we will provide all these things, right? So we also need such a person in the market who can do the activity for M, who can do the activity for M. And those who do these activities, right, who do these activities for M, they are known as market maker. Market maker. They are known as basically market maker. Why market maker? I told you there are some good promising prospects are available, but being as an investor, we always try to go there, right? So market makers are also kind of the person who are in the market since last many years. They are in the market since uh, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So when investor is going to enter in the market, and he is going to do what? He is going to think ki whether I should go for M or I should go for N. Then market maker is going to tell him ki see, I am in this market since last 25 years, and on the basis of my experience, I know that M is very good company, so you need not to worry, you can go for it, right? Now investor, he can use his wisdom, he can use his wisdom ki he is looking the performance of N having the 10 years, right, good performance. Whereas the market maker, he also have the experience of 25 years, and now I have to take a call. Earlier he completely rejected M, but right now he is thinking ki okay, either I can go for N, or if I will believe on M, I can also go for M rather than just going for N. So these are the people or the group of people who can create a positive environment, especially for new intent, small and medium intent, who are going to enter in the market, right? For them, they play very crucial role, because they're the big fish in the market, like the big companies are being there, and most of the funds which is being available, liquidity is available, that go for the trading of big companies only. So market maker actually play very important role to uplift the small and medium companies, right? So I hope you got the understanding what is market maker, right? So there are means whenever in India I will go to the marketplace, so lot of people are selling their product, but you generally prefer to go that particular shop. Are my family generally purchase things from his shop only. So your trust with that person, that same product is being sold by the other shops also, but you prefer to go to the particular place because of that trust you have in that person. He is also selling the same good, the good which is sold by other shops, but you prefer to go to that shop, right? So if I'm a marketing executive and I feel that two sellers are selling the same product, but first seller is having more convincing capabilities, right, in the public domain, and being as a marketing agent, I want to introduce a new product in that market, so I will prefer to go that shop, and I'll say that okay, you can give me the less margin, but please start selling my product, because people trust on you. So similarly, this market maker is also going to make a money. Why? Because he is going to be approached by new firms, the new intent, in order to catch the investor's eye. Right. Similarly, investor also want to prefer to go to market maker, because investors also aware कि market maker is going to provide me the valuable information कि where I should go for it. Right? Classic example in India, like medical shops. One medical shop in your area, you prefer to purchase the medicine from that shop, right? So generally you use what, a particular combination of what, salt, like dolo, right? Few years back there was no dolo kind of the thing, right? Generally people use the other medicines. So he suggested you, Kyare, not dolo, you can take this medicine, it's also very good. You don't want to take it. If other seller is going to offer you, you say that no, 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 I need dolo only. But because you trust that medical shop, so on the basis of his trust, you said okay, fine, I will take this one also. Right. So this is the role that medical shop owner is going to play as a market maker for other medicine. Right. Both having the same salt, but everyone is want to see the name of what, Dolo on that uh, printed paper. But he changes your mind because you trust him. Right. So in this way, the market maker will work in the market, and they create a good opportunity for new and promising intents. Right. Clear? Market maker is clear. Next term is demutualization. Merchant bank basically, see, merchant banks basically play the role at the time of IPO. Their main role is at the time of IPO, when security is already available. Secondary market. Merchant banks they play the role at the primary market. Primary market, merchant banker, and also who? Anchor investor. Anchor investor also play the same role at the time of IPO. But in the secondary market, it is a market maker. मार्केट मेकर एग्जाम्पल बता दीजिए इंडियन मार्केट में. Market maker can be, see, anyone can be the market maker. It's not like any particular company is a market maker. I can be the market maker, or you can be work as a market maker. Basically, those people who are doing this work, right? For example, broker. The broker who is going to have an immense experience, and under him 7 to 10 brokers are working. So who is a market maker? Market maker is, you can understand, who is the senior most broker, and under him lot of brokers are working, and under those broker many sub brokers are working, right? So here is a market maker. It is not official, but unofficially it works in the similar manner. Market maker and market maker have the chain of what, many brokers, or you can say that he have an influence on broker 1, 2, 3. So he have an influence of many brokers, right? And under those brokers there are the sub brokers, right? So market maker is a kind of most reputed person with lot of experience in the stock exchange. Yes, Jhunjhunwala is an example who can play the role for market maker. He can play the role of market maker, right? He can play the role of market maker. Anyone who have good ability, Jhunjhunwala means it. He is hyped by the what? He is hyped by the media, right? He is too much hyped by the media. He is doing good thing, but he is more hyped by the media, right? And when you are hyped, you get what, audience. So he have more audience right now with himself, So that is the case. So he can right now play the role of market maker. If he is going to announce that ki I'm going to purchase shares of that XYZ company, lot of people are going to follow him. So he can play the role of market maker. Absolutely right. RK the money, the real market maker. I don't know about him. I do not have too much interest in these things because I have a problem. What if I will involve myself? I will involve too much myself in that part. So I just want to just okay for the information point of view. That's fine. Not more than that. So I hope you got understanding. Acha. Next term is demutualization. What is demutualization? Ashok Kumar, hello. Mindtree employee, clear, okay. Company का person critical info, gather pass to investor and make profit or or save loss. Demutualization is surrender of share. Why? Why surrender of share? Why surrender of share? Why surrender of share? No reply. Acha, chal, I will explain. So how demutualization work? For example, there is a hotel owned by two owners, A and B. A and B are the owner of this hotel, right? Both are the owners. So they are family people. Both are the family people, right? So both of the owners use this property, hotel's property, for their own works also. All the function, each and everything they are using for their purpose, right? They are using for their purpose also because they are the owner, right? So they are using for their personal purpose also. Now this hotel is going to be public. Public means what? A is going to offload its 10%. B is also going to offload its 10%. So they are offering 20% equity of this hotel to public. Public is investing their 20 means public is going to acquire 20% is in this hotel, right? What is the objective of public? Public is interested in to make profit. They want to make profit, right? They want to make profits, and to make profits they are interested means public or investors are interested to invest their money in the hotel, right? But if even after getting public, before getting public, both hold 50-50% and both are using this hotel for even their own personal things, right? Overriding the rules and regulations, they are using this hotel for their own things also, right? But now public is also involved, right? Public money is also involved in this functioning of this hotel. So now if the owner A and owner B are also using the same practice, even the hotel is going to be public, right? Then it is going to be problem for hotels profit, because they are going to use this property for their own without making a payments and all. Now the A and B have to provide assurance that they are also going to follow all rules and regulations which is for a normal person. Certain discounts as an owner, certain discount being as an equity owner, that can be applicable, but they are not able to do whatever they want as they are doing before this company is going to be public, right? So you are an owner of Tata Airlines, that is Air India. Now it's a Tata Airlines. So it is not like that ki all Tata people are going to have a free tickets, right? It should not be like that ki arey, it's my airlines. So what is the need to pay? Right? I will pay only 1 rupees. So being as a owner, you may have certain discretions, but that is also based on certain rules, written rules. Okay, being as an owner, you are going to get the corporate discount, what we call as a corporate discount, 20%, 30%, such kind of the facility may be available. But that is going to be on the paper. So you must have to follow certain rules and regulation. Similarly, in the demutualization process, you must have to surrender a certain amount of your shares at the time you are going to public. You must surrender so that discretionary power which you hold, it should not be with you, and you have to clarify all those rules and regulations कि I am not going to use this thing. Recently ये सब दोगलापन वाला डायलॉग जो है, Anish Grover, he was also misusing the services of his company. The allegation was made on him. What allegations made on him? He is using those things which he should not use, because it is a kind of demutualization agreement you have signed, so you are not supposed to misuse that thing. You can say that I am the owner, I am the founder, I am the owner, I am the founder, fine, but right now the public is also involved, so you must respect certain rules and regulations. You cannot override those rules and regulations by giving this emotional statement ki I have founded that thing. Fine, you have founded that thing, but now that thing is also having the involvement of the public. Right. So under the demutualization, you are not supposed to violate those rules. So Anish Grover has violated certain rules, means as per what allegation has put forward by the Bharat Pay, right? They are saying that he is doing what? He is misusing those things. So how we can understand he is misusing? Because what he is making a statement in the public. In the public, he is making the statement what? Ki I was the founder, I was the owner, I still have the largest shareholding, single largest shareholder in that company. So all these emotional statements are going to distract the common people. But who know this process of the demutualization, they cannot agree with Anish Grover. Whatever you are making a statement, you cannot. And even the Steve Jobs was thrown out of his company, because you cannot use the funds of a company for your own wishes. If board is not agree with you and you are unnecessarily spending the money on that particular project, you will be thrown out, right? So demutualization is a process which compel the owners or the equity holders ki they must follow certain rules and regulations which is framed by the company board. Clear? What is demutualization? So demutualization process happened at the time of IPO. When you offer the IPO, you have to go for what? Demutualization. You have to make it things very clear. But you can ask, sir, if it was at the IPO stage also, why you have not told us? Because this demutualization also happened at the time of what? secondary market. Now question arises where it is happen at the secondary market. Secondary market, stock exchanges. Most of the stock exchanges in the world, they are owned by, most of the owned by private people. So these private people who are having the ownership of the stock exchanges, they also have to go for demutualization process. Maybe you are a owner, but you cannot use this marketplace for wrong activities. Right? Classic example, what Amazon is doing right now. Amazon, if you will search a particular product, they will provide you one option that is known as Amazon Basic. Amazon Basic. They are selling everything in the name of Amazon Basic, refrigerator, AC, TV, whatever the product is available, they are also using that thing. Right? So how Amazon is making the money? Amazon is making the money providing the marketplace. But at the marketplace, Amazon is also working as a manufacturer. So Amazon is a platform which is providing a place from where anyone can sell their product, right? XYZ, ABCD, anyone can sell. But at the same marketplace, Amazon is also selling its own product, its own product, right? So ethically, it is not right. But because of the loopholes, there is no process of the rigorous process of demutualization for online marketplaces in India. That's why it is being exploited by the companies like Amazon. Right? It is ethically not good. You are providing a marketplace and you are also putting your product in the marketplace. So you are a marketplace provider, plus you are also working as a seller. So Amazon should not be as a seller. Amazon should not be as a seller at the online marketplace. But what Amazon is doing this process. They are also selling their own product, which is manufactured by themselves in the name of Amazon Basics. Right. So it should not happen. So if we are going to introduce what? Demutualization at online marketplace, then in certain cases Amazon have to track back. Amazon have to track back their products from this marketplace. Right. So what happened in India? The retailers who are opposing Amazon, their main issue is what? Their main issue is with the Amazon Basic product, right? So they complained to the government of India, right? But government of India said that okay, we will provide you the online marketplace, kind of the marketplace provided by the Amazon. The Amazon, what kind of Amazon is providing the marketplace? Something happened. I'm not able to. Okay. Is I'm back? So this is what the demutualization is extremely required. But these things happen when means what is happening in India in the what Amazon is doing in India right now. They are exploiting the loopholes, right? They are not doing anything wrong, but actually they are exploiting the loopholes. So it is not problem of Amazon. It is a problem of our lawmaking and understanding the thing being as a lawmaker, legislature, plus as a consumer. But the good thing with the Amazon is a trustworthy. Even there is a fault of their seller. If it is a fault of their seller, for example, I ordered the Nutella 750 gram, the big size, and it having the cost of somewhere around six to 700 rupees. 650 or 670 is the cost. So when it was delivered by the Amazon, I saw that the lid is broken. The lid is little bit broken, means the cap is broken, not lid. The cap of that box is little bit broken. So I have checked it properly. There was no means crack in the glass. The crack only in the what, जिसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं ढक्कन, right? So there was a crack on that ढक्कन or on this top of this. So I called him and I said that ki I'm not going to accept this product. So you have to take it back. They told me that ki no, we cannot take it back because it is beyond our policy. It's a consume, means it's a kind of the product which you can consume. So we do not take it back. So I said I'm not going to use it. Why? Because I have this suspense in my mind ki because the upper part is broken. Maybe if there will be any brokerage in the glass, it is going to be very dangerous for me. They said that, no, sir, but we are not going to take it back. So I said, then let me know what I should do with this. So he said that, sir, we are refunding your money. I said, I don't need refund. I need a replacement. I need a replacement. I don't need refund. They said that, no, sir, in this case, we do not refund. So I just curious, means by curiosity, I asked him, who is going to refund? You are going to refund or the seller is going to refund? They said that no, it's going to be refunded by the Amazon, not by the seller. So they bear this responsibility. They bear this responsibility, right? So this is why Amazon is still able to catch the trust of their customers, right? Amazon know that if they are going to argue with me, they know that if they are going to argue with me for 650 or 700 rupees, maybe customer can switch to other marketplace and we are going to lose a market or the customer who is doing heavy spending on our platform, right? So they always believe in this philosophy. That's why they are able to create a trust, right? And still we know that Amazon is doing some wrong practices which is not ethically right. Still we use their product and we love their product, right? So this is how you can gain the trust of the consumers. But I hope the main term on which we are having a discussion, the demutualization, is okay for you. Demutualization can happen at the level of stock market. Demutualization must happen at the time of IPO by the issuer of the IPO. You ordered Nutella. Okay, but they are going to be more watchful from right now. Amazon have their very good feedback mechanism. Three students are working in Amazon at different level. They told me that they have this kind of the very strong feedback mechanism with themselves. So I don't think you are going to be lucky like me last time. Sir, one question: if promoters surrender their shares, in what circumstances he is surrendering his share? In what circumstances he is surrendering his share? If he is surrendering his share to show the prospective investors कि we are trying to make company more and more transparent in their functioning. If you are surrendering your shares For that purpose, only then it will be known as demutualization. In normal circumstances, maybe some other reasons are being there. You want to invest in other companies. So the word surrender, if it is used by the by the issuer, who is the issuer, he is using this term surrendering, right? So surrendering may be in the certain cases, right? You found guilty in the malpractices, and you are being forced, right? You are being forced to surrender those shares. Then it's a different scenario. You are surrendering the shares for creating more trust among the investors. Then it is demutualization. Acha, one more thing. What I'm going to do today is, uh, there are some small concepts are left in this capital market part, right? So rather than going to proceed further, I'm going to wind it up today. In the next class, I'm going to bring all those small terminologies in this PPT format, and I will explain from there only, rather than going for this one by one explanation, right? Because it's too much time consuming, and I don't want to spend too much time on these things, because you just have an idea. For example, demutualization, right? Demutualization is a kind of thing, if the definition is written, it is not going to take too much time. But what I'm seeing that is, since last 2 3 classes, it is unnecessarily what stretching, and I don't want to stretch it too much. So what I'm going to do, I will extract all those terms, I will put in one PDF, and I'll explain in the quick manner. Wherever it is required to stretch it, I will stretch it. Stretch means what, to explain it properly. But I feel it's not required too much. Those are the definitions, small definitions, which you can understand easily. If you are not able to understand, let me know, I will explain. But this is going to unnecessarily extend it too much. I hope you are getting my point, what I am trying to say. Monday, yes, probably Monday. So by Monday, I will prepare all those terms. Tomorrow, I will take the current affairs. On the Monday, I will do this thing. All these related terms, for example, derivative and futures, all these terms I am going to put at one place, and I'll explain from the PDF. Is it okay now? Zoom session, I will talk to Ashok sir, and then I'll let you know. We'll make an announcement. We are having a discussion on the Zoom session. So I will let you know regarding the Zoom session. So, okay, fine. I'm going to wind it up here. In the next class, tomorrow will be the current affairs. In the next class, I will put all those terms at one place, and I'll explain from that PDF, rather than using only annotations. Okay. Okay, then I'm winding up the session right now. We will see you tomorrow. Means tomorrow on the Monday, we will proceed further, and we will wind it up. Then we will start another topic. Saikat, just let me finish this part, then I'll let you know. You can ask me this question once we will complete this capital market part, then I'll let you know how much more days we need to come finish it up. Okay. So good night to all of you. See you tomorrow.